Hi guys, hope you're well. I've had a busy day. It's a Saturday, it's the busiest day of the week for me selling. So, my vlog today, I just wanted to go through something that's very close to my heart. I really wanted to show you something that I love and really express that emotional connection that I've got with that thing and how special it really does mean to me and the love that I have for it. I hope you enjoy it. So here we go, the Jaguar. So why is it that I like this car so much? Well, I'll tell you, and I'll drive at the same time. In essence, I have grown up with Jaguars. My grandmother had a Jaguar, my mother had a Jaguar, my dad had a Jaguar. In fact, we've all had a long string of Jaguars. Henceforth, why I love a Jaguar. So it's not only just the fact that I've been brought up with Jaguars, it's also the fact that I was the largest supplier of Jags in the southeast of England. That's a pretty impressive thing, but what happens is when you do that job, you tend to become a little bit attached to the old girl. I've sold a lot of cars. I've sold BMWs, I've sold Aston Martins, Bentleys, Porsches, Ferraris, you name it, I have sold it. However, there is one car, just one car, that I really truly have a passion for, and anybody that knows me will tell you Ross always loves a Jaguar, and it's true, I do. There's a couple of reasons for this, and I'm not going to really go into all that much, because at the end of the day, this isn't Top Gear, and I'm not Jeremy Clarkson, and I'm not old, and I'm not fat, and I don't punch people in the faces. But what I will say is, I will say this, it's not like a BMW, it's not like an Audi. The Jaguar, when you get in it, is a place to be. Everything is accessible, everything's lovely, it's a nice quality. It's not like when you get in a BMW. I'm not putting anything against BMW, they're a good car. However, they are just a little bit bland, same as Audis. They're just a bit sterile. They don't have that passion, that soul that the Jaguar does. The new XF, this XF that I'm in, is just an astonishing car. I won't bore you with the statistics, but this is an XFS. Now this is a 3-litre twin turbo that can launch 0 to 60 in 5.9 seconds. That's a Jaguar diesel that can get to 60 in 5.9 seconds. You seen the size of it? It's a Jag. That's insane. Putting things aside, it's just the way that it is. It's the way that it looks. I mean, you pull up in this and you can pull up outside a wall of graffiti and still look. You could turn up at a manor house with a suit on and people would think, wow, he's doing all right. You can pull up anywhere you like in a Jaguar. It doesn't matter where you are. People always think he's got it going on. There's no more of this stigma of oh, it's an old man's car. It's not an old man's car. Look at it. It's so beautiful. The lines on the car is fantastic. It's not like a BMW. It's not like an Audi. Audi, they're a good car. However, they do suffer with one fundamental thing. They're boring. You look at an Audi and they are boring. They're understated, and that's all very well and good. But when you're buying a prestige car, actually the whole purpose of it, shout about it, and actually to show off to your next door neighbour. If we all really gave a shit about cars, we'd all be driving Volkswagen Golfs or a Kia. Seriousness, the Jaguar has just got that little bit above it, a little bit above the competitors. Yes, okay, the sat-nav and the information system is a little bit clunky, but I'm led to believe that in the new Jaguar XFs, they've ironed that out. You know, what more could you want from a car? It does 0 to 60 in 5.9 seconds. It does it in unbelievable comfort. The one I'm sat in cools my backside down. Cools my backside down. It's got air-conditioned vented seats. It's got Star Trek lights when you light it up at night time. It's got a gear stick that raises out of the dashboard. It's got vents that turn around. Who thought of this? Whoever thought of this thought, do you know what? I'm gonna make a car that beats the absolute schniznit out of the Germans. And I personally believe they have done it. And here's another thing as well. In a Jag that's black, cream leather, don't you just look like a hitman? If you haven't driven one of these, you need to drive one. These are awesome bits of kit. The other thing about this car is you can treat it two ways. Number one, you can waft along and you can be sophisticated and, you know, be that kind of just who cares kind of a person. Number two, you can be an absolute animal. It even looks good here. Even looks good in the car park. Just anywhere. So I guess you're getting the impression that I quite like the Jaguar. It's a really nice car. You should drive one. Okay, so I just had a phone call from Sarah. She's finished work early, so I'm going to jump in the car now, and the time now is just shy of 10 o'clock. Okay, so it's quite late, just jumping in the car to go and see my gal. I found Sarah.
Hi!
So, Sarah, where are we?
We are at Boundary Park.
Boundary Park. And what's been going on at Boundary Park?
There's been a beer festival.
A beer festival. Okay, so what we've got here is we've got little Dee Dee, Alicia. It's a bit aggressive. And then we've got Sam. Say hello, Sam. And then we've got Ella in the corner. So there we go. There's part of the family. The two young ones aren't with us today, but I'm sure we'll...
I don't think a beer festival is a place for small children.
Absolutely not, yeah.
Hi, I'm Ross. Just going to show you the new car. Now I'm going to do... how do I turn this? welcome to Ross's vlogs. Here we have Ross just eating some...
It's a joint. Definitely a joint.
How do I enter this?